What's up YouTube? I'm just another guy and welcome to my pass to Premier League here with Billericay Town FC. So we're in the second update now for first season in the Premier League. Second update, we're just approaching the start of January where we can start signing players again, and also we have the incoming of a few transfers, but there's no actual transfers to talk about of ins and outs so far since I last met you. So we're just going to jump straight into the league table and show you where we are after come midway through the season now. So we are exactly at 19 games, and it puts us in 8th. So we're very, very happy with where we currently are. I mean, we're overachieving where I thought we'd get at the start of the season. And Europe is 7th. I'm pretty sure it's 7th. Yeah, I'm not completely bullshitting when I say that. Nope, 7th depending on League Cup and FA Cup. So, yep, theoretically, 7th is Europe. I know cup winners can often be teams outside of the top 6, but I'm going to go off that. 7th is Europe. Even if we're going off 6th, which is Southampton, we are 3 points off, so we're doing very, very well in that case. 19 games gone, a game less than Southampton currently. So if we win that, if we win that, our goal difference is going to go up no matter what, which means really we're going to be 6th. So an absolutely amazing first half of the season. Hopefully we can push on from here. So 7 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses. Overall, I'm very happy with that. Being 8th, sorry, I'm going to be happy with that no matter what. Goal difference is 0. I don't really care about that again. We're getting enough points on the board. That's all that really matters. And I do think Europe is a distinct possibility in our first year in the Premiership. So, past position. So when I last met you was game 10. So game 10 to game 19. We've had our ups, and then we had our down. But currently we're on our ups. So hopefully we can continue to bring pretty consistent since game 6. We've constantly been in and around 10th to 7th. That's great. That's amazing. So hopefully we can keep that up. Like I say, keep that up, keep on bouncing up and down, but finish hopefully in the top 6 or 7. That would be an immense, absolutely mind-blowing start to our Premier League campaign, considering where we were this stage last season. We were halfway through the season last year. We were a mid-table championship team, so we're doing very well considering that in mind. But let's go into fixtures and actually have a look. So when was the last time I met you? I don't actually remember. We're going to have to count back 9 games. 3, 6, 9. So here, pretty sure I was 9, yeah, 3, 6, 9, yeah. So the Southampton game was the last game I saw you at. So the game after that, we beat Chelsea 1-0 away from home. An amazing result for me personally, being a Chelsea fan. I absolutely love to beat my own team. And 1-0 victory. Giannis Lucas in the 3rd minute. Let's get the match performances up. Let's actually look at the goal. I haven't shown you any goals. Let's have a look at the goal at Terry Park. 3 minutes gone, very early in the game. We started early, started bright, and then for the rest of the game, we defended very well. And that's what our team is set up to be. Our counter-attack team. We're expected to absorb the pressure now and just hit them quickly on the break, which this season we're doing exactly. We're doing perfectly. When we lose, we concede a few. I expect that. But when we win, here's a perfect example of the counter-attack. Corner for them. Quick breakaway from Van Brugel, lovely pass to Lucas Giannis, he beats his player, and then he's just clean through on goal, and he slotted home very nicely as well. So, happy with the win, happy with the goal there. So let's move on to Huddersfield, the next game, which we won 1-0 again. 78th minute this time, so we had to wait a bit later in the game. But this game, Huddersfield didn't have as many shots, so playing on the counter as we do pretty much every game. It was going to be tough to break this team down, because obviously they don't possess as much quality and talent as our team does, which is surprising to say, considering we are newly promoted. To say that, I'm very surprised at. Let's have a look at this goal as well, actually. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Let's have a look at that goal as well with Hilgebrandt. But again, good performance by the team. Everyone's playing well. 6.6, Andres Pereira isn't great, but overall the whole team has played above expectation. So here's a Hilgebrandt, lovely set piece. Fantastic. Very nice to see us score some set pieces, considering we're not known for it. Then we followed up 3 draws in a row, 1-1 against Swansea City. Paco giving them the lead before a late Demyanenkov equaliser in the 89th minute, earning us a draw. Nice point to pick up there away from home at the Liberty Stadium. Then we drew 1-1, against Southampton. This time Mark Van Brugel getting us the goal before Nikau getting a late equaliser for Stoke, so the opposite end of a late goal this game. Cedric Kasongo, our ex-player, playing for Stoke there against us. An amazing player. I've said this before when we sold him, if I get a chance to buy him back, I'd love to, but his value is 5.25 million. I don't really feel like spending that on a player. But everyone played well there, wasn't too one-sided unless you look at the possession. But even then, we did take the lead, so they had the right to, try and dominate the game. Then we drew 2-2 at Liverpool at Anfield. It's a good draw, I mean. The other two games, we could have maybe, nicked a result against them. Liverpool were not expected to go to Anfield and beat them. So the fact that we were 2-0 up after 20 minutes is an amazing circumstances to be under for our team. We're not expected to be anywhere near in a controlling position in this game. Alright, they did dominate us from then on. We struck early, but I like striking early because they were, like I said this a second ago, the way our team is set up, we're expected to absorb pressure. The fact we have our 2 goals already pretty much means we can sit on our laurels. We can sit back, we can just absorb as much pressure we like, and then the team are very vulnerable to counter-attacks, trying to throw players forward to score. Sadly, we gave away a penalty in the 93rd minute though, costing us the game, and costing us 2 points really. I won't say costing us the game because, like I say, we were getting dominated. We were lucky to be in the position we were in after 20 minutes. So, not too disappointed, considering it's Anfield. Then we lost 3-1 to Man City at home. In the League Cup. I didn't expect to go through. Man City are a good team. Didn't get as badly dominated as we did when we went to their stadium. But of course, at home you do get your slight advantage. I was hoping the luck of the cup could come into our hand, but look at that, 45th minute. It's the 46th minute. They scored 2, but 1 before half time, 1 after half time. Adam Ilson, the beast. If you're looking to sign this guy in, at the start of the game, just look at his stats when he's 32. I'd pretty much advise signing him. Look at his history as well. Look at his career. An amazing player for Pomelo, and amazing player for City. So I tried signing him if you are starting up a career. But overall, 3-1 against Man City. I didn't expect to go through. It's nice to reach an League Cup quarter-final. Then we lost 3 on the bounce, in the league after that cup game. Sort of just set us back a little. We lost 2-0 to Hull City. Could have been 3-0 if they'd just scored their penalty. This game we played really well in, so to lose 2-0, almost 3-0, I'm disappointed in, really. Nothing wrong with the team, no. I would have just said, shrug it off, keep going. But it's just the fact that Hull didn't play amazingly, didn't deserve a 2-0 scoreline, 1-0, I probably would have said that reflected maybe a bit of a luck. But anyway, moving on from that, we lost 2-0 against Arsenal. Joe Stewart, the amazing player that he is, one of England's current legends, 64 appearances, 48 goals, an amazing player, scored against us, and then a penalty resulted. We are a hard-hitting team, so I expect to give away maybe a few penalties in the season. But that ended up costing us a 2-0 defeat. And again, the scoreline didn't reflect how well we played in the game. A 1-goal deficit, I would have said that's more than reflects, the good team that Arsenal are and the fact that they can grind out a result. Things like that. Andre Samsonov gave away the penalty. Gave away the penalty, not Samsonov. Gave away the penalty. And that is a disappointing result, the fact we lost 2-0. I expected to lose, but the way we played showed some great fighting spirit, and 2-0 we didn't deserve 2-0. After that, lost 1-0 to Norwich in another game, we didn't deserve. We did not deserve to lose this game. Played very well, everyone in the team, 6 points. That's not our team, sorry. Everyone played pretty well. I mean, the team looked 6.7 again. Lucas Yanis, as a striker, I expected more from him. But overall, nothing, no one stood out as having a terrible game. And stats and shots and our possession showed that we weren't, being dominated or anything. It's just a lucky goal, I guess, for Norwich, and they took their chance and they scored. So, again, I think these are 3 defeats 2 defeats that don't reflect how well we did play in them, and 1 defeat that we probably didn't deserve. But that's Premier League for you. You have to take your chances, otherwise you are going to be losing games and dropping points. But at least we won our game to wrap up this 9 game update, and halfway through the season, winning 2-1. Let's have a look at the goals. They scored in the penalty 4th minute. But overall, a very nice performance from our team. A very dominant performance for a change against Reading. And Demyankov and a late goal from Samsonov, probably a corner there, giving us 3 points. So we'll look at this. Expect the penalty. That's a typical penalty. Ferris couldn't move, couldn't get to that. But I don't expect, to score the penalties. But anyway, Mick Mellor taking the throw in. I don't know why. He's a centre back. He probably shouldn't be taking that. But anyway, Demyankov's playing as a poacher. Does exactly what poachers do. Does the striker's instinct, follow up the ball, chase after any loose ball possible, and you get your luck. You get your chance if you follow up. That's what he did there, and he slammed it in from very close range. And Demyankov actually crosses this one in to Sam over the near post, touches it, and just plays it in nicely. So, 2 very good goals, very nice goals indeed, to give us the 3 points. So yeah, this is a good update, I'd say. Exception of this. But you're always going to get that when you're playing the Premier League. We haven't had 3 defeats in a row since we come here, so to happen in December, I expected it to happen a lot earlier. I expected to go on a long run of defeats. So overall, I'm happy with how things are going so far. We've got a game against Man U at Old Trafford. How big is Old Trafford currently? Because I know they always expand it. I'm guessing 100,000. 100,000 all-seater stadium, an amazing stadium to play at. So I don't expect us to pick up a result there. I expect us to win the Hartlepool game, and then the rest are just depending on how good we play and the defence play. But yeah, I'm happy with how this 9-game update has gone. So we'll look at some, player stats. Sorry. Actually, we won't look at the player stats in comparison to the league. We'll just look at our team as a whole here. So, Demyanenkov is playing very well, 8 goals in all competitions so far, and Yanis with 5. So the strikers are playing well. The strikers are performing to the level I expect them to. Larsson's getting a few assists. Suarez come back and not scored as many goals as he could have, but he's getting involved in the team. He's performing well. I like to see that. Ferris isn't having the best time in the Premier League, but I still think the keeper is a position we need to work on. A couple of injuries have happened. Tom McCracken has picked up a knock, so Silvo Barata has ended up coming in at left back. He's not done too bad, I didn't expect to play him much this season, so overall not too disappointed there. And Mick Mellor actually did play right back for a couple of games. He's a right back. He's been able to play right back all his career, but I've never played him there I have played him there a couple of times, but I don't expect to ever need to. And overall, and a great player. And the reason he's playing right back is because he's just so versatile, and he's now a senior player at the side. 30 years old. He's been a senior player at the side since he's probably about 26, though, really. But considering the young age of our squads, but he's playing amazingly for the Premier League. I definitely didn't expect him to get this far when I signed him all them years ago. But no need to drop him yet. I'm playing him at right back just for the fact that he is a good player, and I've got Rob Pissel as well there, a young centre-back that I want to come in and try and develop instead of Adam Dodd. He could play right back, I could shove him in there, but I'd rather see the German youngster play a few more games. So, yeah, this is it for now, guys. A 9-game update. I'm going to start showing you a few more goals, from our highlights when we win games and things like that. But overall, the season is going well so far. The season is going very well. I don't think there's anything too much to talk about. You already know expanded facilities. We're getting training facilities planned. I'm wondering if they will go through or not. Normally I like to wait until the end of the season before we do that, because your end of season finances are how the board judge whether they can afford to build your training facilities and things like that. So they can promise it now, but when it comes to the end they could say, oh no, we've certainly got a lack of funds and things like that. And actually that reminds me, financially we'll show you how we're doing. Doing quite well. Our projected balance is expected to continue to rise as well, so the Premier League money is definitely helping us there. But this is going to be it for now. I did just say that a second ago, but it's actually going to be it now. I just wandered off. So, until next time, guys. Until our next 9-10 game update. And we'll have some transfer news as well. Until then, peace out.